A couple of years ago, I was playing Call of the Wild and I was really struggling to find many diamonds at all. I would wander around reserves finding animals, but I never really had any luck shooting anything that scored well. After feeling frustrated watching all my favorite YouTubers shooting amazing rares and diamonds, I looked into what I was doing wrong. After some research, I've devised a great plan to help me not only find more animals, but increase my odds of shooting a diamond. If you too would like to find more animals using this trick, I suggest you sit back, relax, and enjoy. The main gist of this trick is that you will end up seeing a lot more of your targeted species rather than roaming reserves and hoping that you will find the trophy that you're after. If you implemented this into your game, you will definitely see improvements in your hunting success. The first thing that you will need to do is to understand your animal. Understanding your animal will allow you to learn about where you can find your trophy at what time. For this example, we will target moose. Moose a little better, I will need to learn about what they're doing at what time and where they are doing it. There is information for this all over the internet, but by using this animal information that I have in my Discord, I can see that moose are present on 3 maps within Call of the Wild. These maps include Leighton Lakes, Medved Taiga, and the Yukon Valley. You can also tell by looking at the maps that these reserves have water sources throughout, so I will target moose drinking zone times, which are always 9 AM until 1 PM. So I now know what reserves I can find my target on and what they should be doing at what time. Using this information along with the community created animal hot zone maps, I can now create a plan of where I want to hunt and I can see a lot of moose. Just by engaging in a few minutes of this research at home, you can save yourself hours of time in the field. Alright, so you now know what your trophy will be, the need zone time you want to target, and where you'll be able to find your animal during that need zone. Now it's time to get into the field and take out your trophy. This can be done in either one of 2 ways. You can either choose to use tents and tripod stands in single player or take your chances in multiplayer hunts and hunt without having to wait for your animals to respawn. For those of you that choose to hunt single player, I strongly suggest becoming familiar in the zones in which you find high animal activity and set up a tripod stand about 150 to 200 meters away with a tent further 150 meters away from your stand. This will mean that when you shoot an animal from your tripod stand, you will create less hunting pressure, which will mean that your animals will respawn faster. To get animals to respawn, I have found that I need to shoot about 30 animals or so before any of them decide to respawn. They don't need to be your targeted species, but I would always prioritize shooting bigger males in a herd before any other animals. This is also where weapons such as the 300 and the M1 really shine, as you can take out multiple animals quickly as compared to the 7mm and the 338. So to summarize single player hunting, use equipment to improve efficiency and shoot a lot of animals for your respawns. I do know that a few of you like jumping from multiplayer session to multiplayer session, and there are small differences that alter the way you hunt in comparison to hunting in single player. Obviously, there is no point lying down equipment on a multiplayer map, as you both won't be able to see any of the respawns occur until your owner closes the game and boots it back up, and when you do leave a multiplayer game, all of your equipment just gets returned to storage anyway. This mechanic changes the way I hunt in multiplayer, as I go from fast traveling to hotspot locations to instead planning a quick route that I can do in about 30 minutes before jumping into the next multiplayer game. I would do this by picking a small handful of locations that I can easily run to on a reserve, checking out what's there, shoot what I want, and then head to the next multiplayer game. With the addition of being able to see what time multiplayer games are set to, you can easily head into the right lobby that suits your needs. By using these tricks, I was able to shoot so many more animals, which both leveled me up very, very quickly, and I was able to see a lot more trophy animals as well. Thank you for checking out this video. If you did like this video, please give it a like and a comment, and if you want to see more Call of the Wild content, please consider subscribing too.